So, you want to know what a barbershop in the woods looks like? Just about like this. Doesn't take much. Clippers. Hey, look at that guy. Guards. A mirror. And someone to cut their hair. Alright. Well, I mean, I guess this works. You can't see this, but it's like picture in picture for me. I have a little bit of delay too. I have the phone resting up against the mirror, so I can do what I need to do and you guys can get kind of a first-hand view. But yeah, this is ultimately how I cut my hair. I'll get right to it because my videos are always stupidly long anyway. But to cut your hair, you need three things. You need hair, you need a pair of clippers, you need clippers and guards, we'll count that as one, and you need a mirror, which again you don't see because you are it. So first and foremost, I'm going to shave all of this crap down to 1 inch, and for that I'm going to use a number 8 guard. It's very easy, my haircut. I do a 1 inch or a number 8 on the top, which is 1 inch, and then I come back with a number 4, which is ½ inch on the sides. The basic premise, I'll give the secret away right now because I don't really care if you watch this video or not. This is more for me to laugh at in 20 years. Is to find like kind of the seam of your head. It's like the middle of the radius, and when you're shaving you just kind of aim up and go straight from there, and it gives you a pretty decent fade. You know, you got to adjust it if you got a funky shaped head, but that's basically what we're going to do. I will be shirtless this whole time. I apologize. In all my many years cutting hair professionally, I've never once done it with a shirt. So yeah, anyway, yeah. I'm still looking at my phone like an idiot, like I'm trying to make a damn movie instead of just cutting my hair. Alright, you get the point. Guys, I think I messed up. No, it's hair, it grows back. Who cares? Alright, so basically at 1 inch, and all I'm really doing is looking for, it's hard to see, janky, long spots. Trying not to get eaten alive by bugs, but it looks like I'm brushing hair off my shoulders, so. And then you just, this is where having clean hair helps. Where having thick, luxurious mane like mine makes it look good, but you do want to kind of wash your head beforehand, just or get like a really heavy-duty pair of shears. Shit. All right, so that's not gonna work. Dude, the bugs are horrific. If anyone ever tries to convince you to get property next to water, or in a swamp, or with a creek, or with marsh, or in our case, all of that, spend a year out there and see if you can live with like the 2 or 3 months of torment that is bug season in the springtime-ish. But I don't know if you can hear that. See how good the acoustics are? It's either the generator or the frogs, but we have plenty of frogs. Those little bastards aren't doing their job. So anyway, I look like Ellen DeGeneres right now, I think. It's not a good look for me, but this is what a 1 inch everywhere looks like. I've thrown my number 4 on, and now I'm just going to go straight up the side of my head. Ow. Straight up the side of my head. Like yay. And see how it goes. Now the back side's obviously where it takes a little practice, or a buddy you trust explicitly, implicitly, with your life. You got a buddy you trust with your life, if you're that superficial. I tend to have buddies that like to shave dicks into the back of my head, so I asked my wife. She does a fair job, but ultimately, it's not that hard. A few times of repetition Like I say, if you mess it up, wear a hat, 2 weeks, it looks fine. So once you get kind of the basic, I told you the bugs are bad. Once you get kind of the basic outline of where the edge of your head is, then just come back across and clean up all the lower stuff to a 1/2 inch, and then I'll get the ears. All right, final step. Get your, you can see they're janked, a little crooked. These are your ear guards. They are conveniently labeled left and right. I use the right one on both ears, and I'll show you why. So the right one, come up from behind, short side goes to your ear, and as tight as you can hug it without digging the thing into your back of your ear, which for me is a rather sensitive area. You just kind of work your way around, and that gives you a bit of a fade around your ear. You can see that's it with, and without. It's kind of, it's subtle, but it's not hard to do. And then what I'll do is I'll take the left guard after I go against the grain, because I'm a white guy, so you want to go against the grain. I've heard them ethnic folks like to go with the grain because they got carpet for hair. That was all a quote, by the way, from a black friend of mine. Please don't report me to Facebook or whatever the hell kind of trouble I can get in for saying that these days. But anyway, then you take the left and you just come around the other way. And yeah, I think it looks not too bad. 2 weeks it will look much better, trust me. So now I've got the left one on, I come and do the left. So starting against the grain, come around. You can see it actually gets a good bit of material out, hair. I'm sure there are is at least one professional barber watching this going, "You fool! You damned fool!" But by the way, and you'll see, you kind of end up with this little long bit here, which is why I like to flip once you go with the grain, it doesn't work so well. So I like to put them the opposite direction one on there, and it just gets that last little bit nicely. So there we go. One final thing, and that's going to require the help of an assistant, and that's to get all this nasty back hair meets head hair off the back of my neck. It's about the one thing I can't do myself with any kind of accuracy. It really does look like I got into a fight with a lawnmower being driven by a cat if I try to do that myself. So I'll be right back. So now comes the finicky part of cleaning up the back of my neck. I, fortunately, have an assistant that I trust. She gets to wear the face mask because she's both protecting her visage and hiding her visage because her visage has no makeup on it.
Ugh.
See?
Not that high maintenance.
She's not. And also, she can do her job with it on, and it protects her from the bugs, so. She's now getting my back because that's the joys of turning 30. I finally have it documented how low she's going because every year she goes lower. Every time she goes a little bit lower, it swears to me I'm not getting more hair on my back.
Because he's not.
She used to stop like here. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So, there we have it. Not bad for a free haircut. Cost me a couple mosquito bites and, I don't know, a little bit of my pride putting myself out on the internet like this, but oh well.